I am the sole representative, as a matter of fact, of the Crown in this particular territory, Mr. Santon, and I say they stay. I'll get a parga to keep them away from that crummy dive you run over there. But those lads leave this island over my dead body.
That's not such a bad idea at that. This came for you.
What a horrible bloke.
There.
Thank you, Mr. Gio.
No, you're all right there, Parga.
Thank you, friend.
Sorry.
The sacrifice I shall be asking you personally to make is to give up the assistance you receive from your native Samolans. I shall be most obliged if you would tell them of this decision and make sure that they are ready to embark on the next supply boat.
Doesn't make any difference. You were quite right to stand up to him. He's no business. You were quite right.
You reckon?
Well, of course you were. You're the British resident, aren't you?
You never believed all that stuff. You can't expect me to now.
I never thought I'd hear you say that, Edge.
You sound pleased.
I am.
Bloody hell.
Oh, don't. Don't. Don't you see? We've got to talk about it. Look, talk to me. Talk to me about something. Talk to me about Frank.
For Christ's sake.
His little ghost has haunted us. We should have talked about it.
I don't feel that. I don't think that's happened.
It has. There's never been anybody else to measure against, only us. Just us, you and me. There must have been times when you felt let down. Do you remember that ruddy aeroplane? That took some getting over, I can tell you. I knew it couldn't be genuine. You wouldn't let me talk about it. You knew you were the mechanic. Only I knew, really. It was simple. Why was the blessed thing so cheap? No answer to that one, is there? Edgehill Air Freight. The answer was it ruddy near killed you. At least my daydreams don't end me up in hospital. Do you know what my daydreams are about? Do you? When I'm making my patchwork, do you want to know?
Yes, of course.
About Frank. I plan his birthday parties. It's very peculiar. I feel very sad, but I don't regret it. There must have been times.
What?
There must have been times when you thought... When you thought to yourself, what am I doing, married to a barren woman?
What difference does it make what I think? I mean, I might say no or yes or whatever. What difference does it make?
It makes a difference.
Why?
I know, but I want you to tell me.
Yes, I have. God almighty, what help is that?
Well, it means that you've been through through something over this. And you're still here.
Yes, I'm still here. That's the point.
Well, we've shared a journey. There's no use keeping it secret. We could hold hands and go together, but have you thought... Now, this is cruel, but have you thought that if it wasn't for Frank leaving us, how ordinary our lives would have been? Clapham and Hythe and Sister Shirl and her kids and our kids and...
Yes, I have.
And why am I crying? I don't mind anymore, really I don't. I think I'm crying for us. Because if we don't mend it between us, then Frank went for nothing.
I know.
That's why I said I was pleased when you said you didn't believe this British resident business anymore.
You thought I should go on with it.
It's because you believed in the idea of it, and your believing in the idea of it was what stood between us, like Frank. We weren't talking about it. We weren't telling the truth. You were acting up to somebody else's idea of things, and they don't care. Look at that letter. Look. They don't. All the same, I was very proud of the way you stood up to that man. There you were being British resident for once, just as you wanted. Oh, my darling. Do you know what the Yanks call you?
Resident beach bum?
You see? That's my age, that's my man. You do see, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Give us a kiss. Oh, that's more like it.
Excuse me, madam, you can't go in there.
Well, I can, actually.
Give her.
Oh, hello, Captain. My name's Cynthia Lott. If I promise to be utterly discreet, you will tell me what all this is about, won't you? Why are we turning back?
The Japs have bombed Hawaii. They've sunk half the American fleet in Pearl Harbor.
I see.
We're heading back to Darwin. There's a small refueling station on the way with accommodation. Probably overnight there.
Yes. See that Hawaii won't be quite the place for a day or two.